Fun fact. Let's briefly cover the regional differences we have with dogs. The relationship we have with dogs varies dramatically and deeply, and is influenced by cultural perspectives. The ancient Chinese developed profound respect for the dog's abilities. Islam, on the other hand, labeled the dog unclean, a sensible public health rule in a region where rabies was an epidemic, but one that has led to a strong distaste for canine companionship in traditional Islamic countries. Fun fact, the antiquity and utility of our relationship with the dog predates all modern religions. Although canine companionship is culturally discouraged in many Arab countries, the most ancient racing and hunting dogs, the breeds with the longest pedigrees, the Seleucus and the Slovis, are of Arab origin. A similar thing is seen in regards to the relationship toward the dog in the Far East, places like Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Singapore. In the People's Republic of China, and specifically Beijing, government authorities use heavy financial penalties to discourage dog ownership. But in spite of all of these obstacles, many still keep canine companions. This is Dave Phillips, owner and training director at MDW K9. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are old here, welcome back. Today I would like to talk about building a relationship with your dog. Usually, this is a hard thing to do for some dog owners. I know you're struggling with your dog, and that's okay. We will get through this together. A lot of owners expect things from their dogs without taking the time to get to know their dogs. When getting to know your dog, start slowly. Start by building a bond and trusting relationship. Spend time with your dog. The best and easiest way to do this without going mad or watching your furniture get destroyed or chasing your dog around the house is to keep your dog tethered. And what do I mean by keeping your dog tethered? Just put on the leash. Put on the leash, keep the dog 6 feet next to you. Pet it when it is doing what you want it to do. If it's just standing there calmly, pet it. If it's playing and you want it to play, pet it till it's good. Praise it. Build a nice bond. Build a trusting relationship with your dog. Of course, now, if it's bucking like a bronco, barking, going crazy, don't pet it. Don't say anything. Just let it do whatever it's doing until it realizes that you want to spend time with it. Usually people expect too much from their dogs without fully understanding their dogs. And this is where conflict begins. If you expect too much of your dog too soon without developing any bond or trust or building a relationship, why would your dog listen to you? Just because you're bigger and you're stronger? Unfortunately, it is hard for some people to look at their dogs and bond, to actually spend that time with their dogs. It's hard for a lot of people to do this. Basically, it's because we just live in a society where it's go, 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 go. I gotta go do this, I gotta go do that. And the time spent with your dog, you automatically think it should just be lying around. I mean, you have to spend quality time to exercise and train your dog. In training, mutual trust is a must. If you do not have mutual trust, if your dog does not trust you and you do not trust your dog, training is going to be very, very difficult. There's a lot of other things when it comes to developing a trusting relationship with your dog, not only with the training, but you have to make sure that the dog is a correct fit for you. If you decide to get a puppy and this puppy is very drivey, likes to bite, it likes to chase things. It's just go, 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 go. And you're more of a person that doesn't know dog behavior and you want to just relax when you come home from work and not go. This dog is probably not right for you. So you have to do your due diligence research and your due diligence when picking out a dog for your family. That is a must. You have to look at genetics, you have to look at the breed, and you have to look at the behavior and how it's acting and make sure it's completely healthy, because a sick puppy, when it is healthy, could just be a crazy dog as well. Well, thank you for watching. You guys keep training. I know you can do it. You're doing very well, and I'll see you next time. Bye! I just kind of realized that what I just did with the fun facts was only about 5 minutes, and this video is 16 minutes. So I am going to kind of just keep talking through this, because I don't want it to be just blank and you hear me sit and all this other stuff while I'm doing this. I'd like to explain a little bit of what I am doing in this video with my puppy Rocky. I'm working a little bit on heel exercises, as well as sits and downs and stands, I believe. It's been a week or so since I recorded this. Right there, I am reinforcing the fact that she was actually sitting pretty well and she followed me. That was nice. She's a little crooked still, but I mean, this is one of the first few times we've worked on this new type of exercise. And she's relatively doing very well. I mean, she's had a few mistakes here and there, but I mean, the first time doing it, not too bad. As you can see, I take a step and I turn, she sits, I reward. I say heel, turn, sits, I reward. I say heel, turn, sits, and reward. And after she does it decently enough, a few good times, and it's on point and it's straighter, and I release her just like that. I tell her she's a good girl, I pet her, pat her, make her get all super excited, then we go back into training. She is a very, very fun dog to work. She's very excited. She's very happy. She's very motivated. It's taken me a while to kind of get her to play with anything other than my hands, which I do openly admit that's my fault, but I wanted her to play no matter what it was with, and now she's just biting too hard, so we're transitioning to toys. And you will see more of this work later, and hopefully my video lighting and stuff gets better. I mean, I keep saying this with every video and it never seems to be getting any better. But yeah, I'm working on it. I have a few cameras that I'm working with. This is not a GoPro, but it is an action camera that I'm working on. We're doing it down right here. I told her to sit. We're doing little doggy push-ups. Told her to stand. Well, no, I don't think I told her to stand. She is anticipating the stand, which isn't necessarily a good thing that she's anticipating the stand. Told her to sit, and she didn't quite sit. Now she's trying to flip around. She's kind of confused, you know. But like I said, she's a very, very, very fun dog to work with and to train. She's very smart, very attentive, very driven. Pretty soon, she's almost to the age where I could start working on backups with her, which should be very, very interesting. See, a lot of people, man, they get a dog like this, and she is crazy within the house. Like, she wasn't at first, but she is crazy within the house. They don't know what to do, and they're losing their minds and everything else. The most important thing, if you have a dog like this, hey honey, can you turn down the TV? The most important thing to do with a dog like this is just to make sure that you spend adequate time with it. You exercise her enough. Hey Bailey, I'm recording here, dude. The most important thing to remember with a dog like this is to provide adequate exercise and training. A lot of people don't, and it's okay to have them out of the house. Like, when we first got her, I was given her by somebody that I trained her for. He left for Iraq, and I was doing house dog work. I made her nice and calm within the house, and I'm like, oh, this is not what I want. I want a very driven, very drivey, crazy type of dog. So I had to kind of create that in her, and it took a while. I mean, but it was easy enough to create a nice little house dog. just to keep her tethered and to keep her right by my side. I mean, we did a loose leash walk, and it took me 2 months to get her not to do a loose leash walk anymore. It took a long time to get her to go in front of me. It was my wife and my son and my Rottweiler were the determining factors that made her start walking in front of me, which kind of stunk, man. I really wanted her just to walk in front of me. I thought, hey, here's some freedom, but she was trained so well because that's all she ever knew was to do a loose leash. I don't know. I wish I would have prepped this up and had a little bit more to talk about, but I really don't have much to say. I wish I would have taken some notes down. I mean, maybe next time I will, because I know it will be 16 minutes. We'll do a little bit of fun facts, and I'll take some notes down as I'm watching this, and yeah, we'll go from there. I mean, this is a new era. I got told that there should be more dogs in my videos, so here's dogs. I'm going to give you dogs, and I'm going to give you my opinions and talking. Still working on the Focus Teal. It's funny, I saw Mike Ritland. He's a dog trainer, ex-Navy SEAL and everything else, and he does a lot of good things, but he also has an online training school, and he is saying, if you don't have control like this, man, you shouldn't be out with your dog, and I completely agree with him. And he had a dog kind of doing the same type of motivational drive work as we're working here with Rocky, as in you have other people kind of promoting off-leash dogs in the same sense that do not have this drive, that are kind of more or less like a statue or a piece of furniture, and they get the results in 2 or 3 days. For decent training, you can't get those results in 2 or 3 days, and those 2 or 3 day results, they're not real. They're just the dog's super scared to do anything. There's a nice release. She's loving it. She's having fun training. And as you notice, as we're progressing, she's jumping less and less. But it's funny because on the release, I actually want her to jump. I want her to jump high and proud and be super excited with the release. She's doing great on the downs. You see that? That's a beautiful down, beautiful stand, beautiful sit. And she's happy the whole time. I couldn't ask for anything more or anything less. It's just absolutely wonderful that I'm getting to work with this dog. And like I said, we're starting to work on our prey and play a lot more, and work on our bite development. So it's going to be interesting to see where this all kind of goes and how she is in the next 2.5 years, to see if I could actually make it in trial with her. That would be ideal. See how she kicked out her legs right there? She did not get a treat. Unfortunately, no treat for you, girlfriend. Boom. Nope, she didn't stay down. Such a silly, silly dog. Well, anyways, I'm going to let you enjoy the last 3 minutes without my voice, if you are still watching and you want to continue to watch. I appreciate you taking the time to follow MDW Canine and follow me and follow my approaches to dog training. Without you guys, this would not be possible. So once again, I would like to thank each and every one of you. We love you, and remember to train your dog. Don't let it frustrate you. Just enjoy what you're doing, okay? You guys have a great day. Bye.